Bullying. I want to jump into bullying. Bullying. I was bullied back in my time. This is two different generations, as we know. Nowadays, these kids that's being bullied are killing themselves. They're going up to school tops. They're going all the way to the high school and school roof, and they jumping off the roof. They're going home. They're hanging themselves with belts. They're shooting themselves. They're killing themselves because they're being bullied. And one thing I don't take is bullying. I don't like bullies. I've been bullied. But the only difference from me, as my mom told me, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Somebody hit you, you better hit them back. Somebody call you a name, you better call them a name. Sticks and stones will break your bones, but names will never hurt. That means you better get over what they call you and call them back a name. But you better not come home crying or whining. I'm from the hood too. I lived in the projects too. These generation mothers are different. Mothers are not putting thorough hand, not hitting your kids. Because one thing, I grew up, my mom was old school. We got our butts whooped. But guess what? We deserved it. It was me and my brother. My mom was a good mother. But I don't believe in that with my children. I believe in talking. I believe in punishment. I believe in putting them in their room. But I don't believe in having to put your hands on your kids. Because learning from what I went through, you can talk to your kids. My mom was a single parent. She was going through it. She was a good parent. She wasn't on drugs. But we was bad. She worked all her life. We did what we had. She had to do what she had to do to keep us in check. She was the mother and the father. So with me saying that, is us mothers these days have to put let our kids know with our voice, because our voice ring authority. When somebody hits you, to hit them back. When somebody call you a name, you to call them a name back. Don't come home crying. Don't let them bully you. And if there is bullying you, let me know. And I will go down there and I will deal with it. I had 3 kids. My baby boy, he's a quiet, shy little boy. And he was bullied. He was bullied last year. And I went down there as a mother and I dealt with it. Now, he wasn't built like me and my brother. So I went down there and I talked to my son and I said, let him know, such and such, I don't want to give his name. You have to do eye for eye, foot for the foot. You can't come home crying because somebody called you a name or somebody talked about your mother. They said this. I'm sorry and I know it's wrong, but you're going to have to talk about their mother. You're going to have to say something back about them. But I refuse for you to sit up here and let a bully, a coward, because a bully is a coward with low self-esteem, take advantage of you and let you feel this love. We mothers and fathers got to start getting hard on our kids, and hard as in mentally, not physically. Because it's a mentally thing with a bully. See, a bully think they so big and they so tough that this person is scared of you. This person is so scared of you. When you say do something, they're supposed to say hi. Because they're scared of you. So it's a mentally thing. And mentally, you have to tell that bully, you better go to hell. Or you better go here. Or you better come on and bring it. I don't like bullies. I don't like bullying. And us parents got to step up. And we can step up and we can fight it. We can make organization. But it starts from the house. And start to let your kids know. If somebody call you a name, call them a name. Do not be scared of a bully, because they really are cowards. Stand up to that bully. And if you feel as though you can't stand up to that bully, come home, tell me, and I'll go deal with it. Because ain't nobody supposed to bully somebody else's child. And you're not going to bully my child, or I will deal with it. My daughter had a bully in 9th grade. I dealt with it. I went down to that school. I put my, and the bully was a dude. And the dude was a little shaky, but he was a kid too. But I went right down to that school and I told him, yo, this dude, he pulled my daughter's hair. Such and such is not going to happen with my child. Because first of all, she can't beat no boy because she's a female. But the bullying with my daughter, will stop. I don't agree with bullying. I don't like bullies. They got low self-esteem and they're cowards. Too many kids done killed themselves because they was bullied. And I don't blame the parent. I blame the school system, and I blame the school system to jump on it. Jump on it. But if your kids is bullied, y'all got to start putting something in your kids and let your kids know you better go to school, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, word for word. They call you a name, you call them a name. Because a bully's really a coward. Instead of telling them, go tell the teacher, you better tell them they hit you, you better hit them back. Because I was taught that. My mother says, Akita, if they hit you, you better hit them back. If they call your name, call them a name back. You better learn how to adapt around a teacher where you don't get in trouble. But you can't be bullied because you're going to have to one day walk them streets. And to walk them streets, them people have to know you're not to be messed with. This is a message about bullying. I don't like bullying. Nobody likes bullying. A lot of kids done killed themselves from bullying. And if we got to stick together as parents and as school teachers and stuff like that, then we got to stick together. It's not only happening in school. It's happening in summertime too. Now, I'm from the hood. It's happening in apartment building projects. We got to come out. We got to come out. We got to come out. We got to sit down. We got to talk to these kids. We got to give them ice pops, ice cups. Remember ice cups, 25-cent ice cups? They used to sell 25-cent ice cups around my way, candy bags and stuff for 25 cents. I'm going back in the day. I'm going in the 90s. You know, I was a teenager in the 90s. We got to take the two little kids and talk to them. Hey, hon, you take an ice like y'all friends. Don't do this. Because if the kids see me and their parents getting along, then they'll get along. You see what I'm saying? Nowadays, parents are getting out there fighting each other because of this bullying stuff. And what you do is you take two of the kids together and you talk to them. Y'all don't have to do this. Y'all such and such, such and such. And you call the other parent and the other parent come along like we did back in the day when we got into it. It wasn't like that when we got into it. I was born in 78. Our parents got out and talked to the other parent. And we seen that. And when kids see the other two parents talking to each other, let them know it's okay. They get along, then they can grow up and get along. But when kids see parents hating and fighting each other, then kids is going to grow up with that hate toward that other kid. Because you can't mess with somebody's parents. You see what I'm saying? We have to stop the bullying. Only how we going to stop the bullying, it comes from us mothers, us fathers. Get out there, take two of the kids, grab their hands, say, hey, take an ice cup, take this, sit down and talk to them. This is how it go. Y'all don't have to do this. And then the other parent come along and see the other parent getting along, then the kids will play with each other. Because one thing about kids, if I'm not right, keep it real, they're going to fight and play. They're going to fight and play. They're going to fight and play because that's what kids do, fight and play. Until they get about 13, 14, 15, until they have an understanding. My mom don't like your mom, so I don't like you. We have to stop that. It starts with us, grown-ups, parents first. Everything starts from home. Holler at your girl. Sakina Jones YouTube.